Good evening. Hope we find you well at home. It's Hot SOX night here at the Simon's Shoes facilities. These are the banana hot socks, some of my personal favorites. I put them on like when I say that I'm going to go bananas. Here's a little poem to start things off tonight by our poet laureate of Simon's Shoes, Shel Silverstein. This is called Signals. And it's in honor of hot socks and accessories. Oh. Let's listen to the chimes tolled before we read this. 8 o'clock on the dot. Simon's Shoes After Hours. Glad you're coming in to join us. Just warms the heart, doesn't it? And now, Signals by Shel Silverstein. When the light is green, you go. When the light is red, you stop. But what do you do when the light turns blue with orange and lavender spots? Pretty appropriate for our times, I'd say. Now we're going to sing a little song, the Simon's Shoes theme song. Going out to all of you at home. Hope everybody's safe and warm. Well, I know the times are tough. Tempted to say how much things suck. Remember free shipping after $60 here at Simon's Shoe. Marathon was cancelled, we lost the goat, but I still got my sweet notes here at Simon's Shoe. Well, we care about more than feet. Shot 282 Harvard Street. See what people just like you, with hearts and minds and bodies too. We may not know what life has in store, but you can look damn good in your gabors here at Simon's. S-H-O-E-S spells shoe. SimonsShoes.com. Now I say we go check in with Pops, see how he's doing this evening. Hey Pops, what you got going on over here?
Watching Star Trek.
Oh,
Classic.
Leonard McCoy. Old Bones, they call him.
I've seen this one only about 12 times.
Oh yeah?
That's mostly this week.
Mind talking some accessories with us this evening?
To be honest with you, I watched Star Trek. Yeah.
Well, if you just could spare a minute, perhaps. I'm sure Captain Kirk will be there when you get back.
It's a good one. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we thought tonight for SimonsShoes.com After Hours that we talk about something other than shoes for once. And I believe Simon's Shoes sells some accessories.
Well, we do actually. Funny you should ask.
Yeah?
We do.
You know what? Speaking of funny, before we get too much into it, you got any jokes for us?
You know, you asked me that before we did this, and I'm sorry. I didn't really come up with a joke, but what I did was I thought it would be interesting to ask some of other people what their experiences were at the moment being shut in and with the virus around, and what they were doing to stay cool, and what they would offer somebody else. So I asked some of Walden's avatars if they would just share some of that with us.
Who's Walden?
Walden's one of our most respected staff members.
Ah.
Right?
All right, so these are Walden's avatars.
These Walden avatars, and some of their thoughts that maybe that they'd want to share with you.
All right.
Elizabeth said that she said, you know, she's been about a week worth of the quarantine, and she was preparing to take out the garbage, and she was so excited she couldn't decide what to wear. That's, yeah. Ben's thoughts were that they said, well, you know, with everybody inside, they said home invasions will probably decline. He said everyone is home with guns and enough bleach and paper towels to clean up the scene. You know what Carol said?
One more.
Carol's good. Yeah, that
What did Carol say?
Okay. Carol says, she says, I don't really know who needs to hear this, but today's Thursday.
Ah, good old Carol.
She was. You know what? People forgetting what day it is we've been inside. It feels like, you know.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I see you've grown yourself a little bit of a beard while we've been locked away.
I have. It's coming out great, but
I think it looks pretty darn good.
Thank you.
So tell us about the accessories we have at Simon's. One of the big things is SOX. Am I right about that?
You are so right. You were so right.
This is now you're personally in charge of curating the SOX collection at Simon's Shoes.
Well, I used to be. I mean, everybody got so excited about it that they took it away from me. All right. These I should probably say are probably more Markel's favorites. That's a shout out to Markel. These are probably more her favorites. She picked out a lot of these. Hot SOX is just one of the brands we have. We have a bunch of them. But some of these are
But tonight we have all hot SOX.
Tonight we have all hot
because they're the most fun, right?
They are. And some of them are really cool. I mean, some of them are very artsy. You can do the artsy scene.
Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot
And
sauce.
you can have a lot of fun with these. You have cupcakes. The one of the few things that has no calories. Right. You like dogs? We have dogs. We have cats.
Hot sauce. Hot.
We got hot SOX.
sauce.
We got hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Food.
Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Some great stuff.
sauce.
Angels. This one's very popular year after year
Hot
after year.
sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Use it to go.
Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
Well, those were the hot SOX. Thanks, Pop. Now, any other jokes you heard on the street?
Well, again, not sure. Can I see Star Trek here? Or you told me to.
Shall we take a look? What?
Yeah. So the told what Carol said. Barbara had some. She had a very good thought here. Very deep. She said, "Can you imagine surviving all that unprotected sex just to die from an unprotected handshake?" Barbara's cool. I know two more people that avatars have had to talk. Jennifer said she said, you know, I saw my neighbor out this morning scraping. My kid is a terrific student. You know how you get those bumper stickers?
Yeah.
My kid's a terrific student. She's scraping it off her minivan. So she was guessing that the first week of homeschooling didn't go all that well. And Shelley said that, you know, at the end of this, all of us may become so bored that we might actually know how to fold a fitted sheet.
These really are gems.
Yeah,
Wow.
Walden's people really came to the fore. I
They
thought.
sure
There were some
did.
interesting experiences.
All right. Well, we also got handbags at
We
Simon's.
also have handbags.
Now, these handbags are pretty special. Everything can be checked out at simonshoes.com, as always. And we still are open in back shipping 2 days a week. So it's a little bit of a delayed shipping process, but we're doing the best we can while the store itself is closed down, but simonshoes.com is always open, right, Pop?
24/7.
Now, one of the brands that we really love and is very popular is the HOBO. And as they say, more hobo, more mojo.
They say that, do they?
What do you love about the HOBO bag, Pop?
Well, you know, I mean, I love the colors on them. I don't carry too many of these myself, but I love the colors. I love the way the leathers are so soft. They're great. They really look good. All of the women that like these things, I mean, excuse me, I know that wasn't right to reach across you. There's zippers everywhere. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of places to put. That goes in the back. There's all kinds of places to HOBO. There's all kinds of different zippers and room. And it's great. They fit a lot of stuff in here. They have smaller versions. They have a complete selection, complete size run.
This is a cool color one right here. What color is this? Blue?
I wouldn't have the slightest idea. I don't know what the call is.
Tells you on the ticket.
What did you call it?
Ticket.
HOBO.
Thanks, Bumsy.
HOBO.
Baby blue.
Whisper blue.
Whisper blue. Whisper blue. So a light blue. The strap is obviously removable. That was done on purpose, guys. Come on. You know, you can see it, right? It's supposed to come off, right? So you can carry
Bob.
a small one.
Let's throw that one on your shoulder. Let's see it.
Let's put back together.
Let's see it, Bob.
And
Thanks, Bob. Well, that was Hot Socks and Hobos here from Simon Shoes, After Hours. SimonsShoes.com, where, of course, you can find everything you'd like. And I'm going to sing one more theme song and call it a night. But first, back to Pop 1 second. Show him with the boys. Well, from all of us here at Simon's Shoes After Hours, we're saying goodnight. We hope everyone during these trying times is honestly safe and sound, and we're all going to make this through together. So from us to you, have a good night. Well, I know the times are tough, tempted to say how much things suck. Remember free shipping after $60 here at Simon's Shoe. Marathon was cancelled, we lost the goats, but I still got my sweet notes here at Simon's Shoe. Well, we care about more than feet at 282 Harvard Street. See what people just like you, with hearts and minds and bodies too. You may not know what life has in store, but you can look damn good in your gabors here at Simon, S-H-O-E-S spells shoe. That's simonshoes.com.